Here's the kicker, Aldrick Rosas, ready to get us going. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Taking it to 15, a short kick. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And right away, he lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
On 1st and 10, here's Mon. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Broncos score. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Move. You got 3 down. Watch out.
Now the Iowa State product, it's Kene Nwangu. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Mon looks to throw. He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Off play action. Johnson. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Off the play fake. Johnson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's Johnson throwing on 3rd and long. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked up by Caden Stearns. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the 1st half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
It's 2nd down. Now Johnson to throw on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Bond going to throw it. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now Mond. That's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Kene Nwangu 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. They'll try and throw for it. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Johnson now on first down. This one swung out to Williams. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6. Off-play action. Johnson. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Throwing on third and long. Johnson. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Johnson, off play action. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is up to 8.
Broncos 14, Vikings 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Here's Mond.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
On second down, here's Nwangu. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46.
46-yard line.
Now it's Nwangu. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mond out of the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith.
That's good.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give is Nwangu. Space to run past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! Kene Nwangu. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you've got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he...
Touchdown, Vikings! Irv Smith Jr., a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
Vikings 19, Broncos 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos 1st down.
This thrown quickly out to Cooper. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Johnson's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Johnson's pass complete to Allen Robinson. A gain of 7.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the gun, Johnson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A huge play there for Denver. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Caught out left side by Robinson. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. It's their quarterback with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Looking to throw. Johnson. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Mond to the air on 1st and 10. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, here's Mond. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Mond. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They'll set up the screen from the Nwangwu. And he gets it down to the 32. Here's 2nd and a yard. Did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock. But the clock wasn't even moving. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after their first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mond looks to throw on first down. That's complete. It's Collins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they try to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They'll look to throw again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got a man, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. It's a big play there for the Broncos. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here's Johnson looking to throw on 2nd down. That is caught by Williams for a Denver touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. Extra point from McManus is good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
22. Brandon McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first and 10, here's Mon. They'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Mon looks to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you?
And that's caught at the 25. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25.
And the Broncos first down.
Now Johnson throwing on first down. And he checks this one down to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Second down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of...
Again, it's Williams. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down now, it's Williams. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Johnson now from the gun on third down. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. from the gun. Here's Mond. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Mond going to throw it. The quick slant caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Third and 3.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. PAT up and good by Rosas. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Vikings 29.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
Well, my cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Johnson to throw on second down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Off the play fake, Johnson. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way down to the 39. A huge play there for Denver. Well, some good games around the league here early in Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they won't.